Hey there, Pisces. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your January general reading for 2022. And a happy new year to you all. If you guys are new to this channel and you feel guided, just go ahead and hit that bell, hit it twice. Then you get all the notifications from me. And I do weekly readings as well. And a warm welcome back to my regular subscribers. You guys know the drill. We're going to start off with some oracle cards, and I got the Kipper deck here as well. And then we're going to get into the tarot spread, which is the beginning, middle, and the end. Okay, time is fluid. Even though we're in January energy, please keep in mind to pay attention more to the actions and the story itself to see when it may fit in or play for you. Okay, but it's general, meaning it's not going to resonate for all of you. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit. If it's not your story, that's a-okay. It's just not your reading, okay? And then there's plenty of other readings out there and looking for my weekly ones. But if you guys are looking for something more private and personable, in my description box below is a link to my website. You can book a private reading with me, which is a one-on-one session. It's a Zoom call, or right now for a limited time offer, right? I have the video recording mini readings, okay? So what you do is you ask a couple of questions, and then in 7 days, I'll be sending you a message with the answers to your questions, okay? Utilizing tarot. So there's not a lot of those available. They take a lot of time, so I only do them in basically handfuls of when they are available through the year. So if you want a taste of it, this is the time to book. All right? All right. Let's get started, Pisces. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages we have for Pisces for the month of January. What's going on for Pisces in the month of January? Well, Pisces. You know, it's not typical that these are, the general readings sometimes don't always go to love, but this does seem a little bit love associated, and it is what it is, but there might be more messages in the tarot itself. So here's what we got. We got prosperity begins, which is reversed. So there's definitely something that's not taking off, not growing, all right? Next to it, we have coffin and marriage, okay? There's an ending here of some sort, okay? An ending of a contract. Doesn't have to be a marriage, okay? But I feel for those of you who are really going to connect with this, there's two dual messages. The one's going to be for a small minority of you, so I'm just going to, because I don't want to freak people out, but I feel some of you may have lost a spouse, okay? And having a hard time seeing a new beginning. For those of you who have lost a spouse, this is not to predict. This is saying someone who lost it already, okay? The other thing is that there's something ending with this contract if you are in a relationship that has not transpired or has not begun in your favor, okay? Now, again, this is not like, oh my God, I'm getting divorced. What do they mean? There's a completion here. It's about working together. It's about, there's something happening within this relationship, okay? It could be an ending in a relationship, but it also could be new beginnings. So let's see what the tarot spread says before I start using my intuition, getting to more channeled private messages, because sometimes these can get pretty personable, and I'm trying to reach as many as possible. But for those of you who have lost someone, this is about feeling like you can't have a new start. All right, let's see what the tarot messages have to say. Hey, Friskers. My kitty cat came to see me. So special. I love when they come visit. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got here. Here we go. We have the King of Swords. Ooh, we have the Hierophant reversed. Again, ending of a contract. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords reversed. Interesting. Towards the middle, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. And we have the Hermit energy reversed, followed by the Temperance reversed. Towards the end, we have here the Magician. We have the energy here of the Devil reversed. The Three of Pentacles not working together reversed. And we have the Two of Swords. Feeling like you're in a crossroads. Why? Because with the Knight of Wands energy here, Pisces, this is something coming in hot. But as soon as it comes in hot, it's gone. It's gone. So let's talk about this. We're starting off here with air energy of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone, it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here, Pisces, but it's someone who's very logical, who's very in their head, truth, authentic, wants nothing but the truth, but is very logical individual. Next to the Hierophant, which is reverse. So this is an ending of a contract. But I feel also it's because the Hierophant is also a mentor as well. Counseling. Something hasn't worked out with counseling. Something hasn't worked and it's time to conform to something different, okay? Because with it reversed, it's saying, I can't follow the normal. I can't follow the norm of society here, okay? The King of Swords is right next to the King of Cups here. Right here, smack in the middle of the contract. So we have someone who is being very logical. And then we have another person who's all in the feels. All in the feels. Look at all that water here. It's you. It's your energy. But the thing is with the King of Cups is the King of Cups is not somebody who is well reserved, but doesn't necessarily allow their emotions to pour out. Okay? They've been in rough waters. They understand it. They don't overreact. And I feel like you're not trying to overreact to situations of winning at all costs here with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is someone who's egotistical, who doesn't care what kind of heartbreak that they cause. And it might feel like you're a hostage to the situation or deader than dead. But I feel with this reverse is you're very well aware of what this individual is capable of doing and that ego gets in their way. Now, for those of you, I said if you lost somebody, you're very well aware that maybe the person that you lost, and I know I'm trailing off a little bit, but there's a lot of messages here. Maybe the person that you lost was very logical in their mind of how to get things done, but it brought a lot of anxiety. And you know deep in your head, you can't bring that anxiety to the table because of the loss that you're dealing with. I feel that with the Ace of Cups here under the King of Swords, there is a lot of love. There is. Just because something gets broken does not mean that love does not still exist there, because the Ace of Cups is the most loving card, but this is also about self-worth. This is also about loving yourself. It's being able to grow and to grow from a situation here, okay? The Ace of Cups is next to the Knight of Swords reversed, okay? I do feel like it's taking great strength to not jump in and let that ego take over, okay? Wanting to send hateful messages or send messages of, why did this happen to me? It's taking you great strength. With it reversed, I really feel like you've taken the time here with the Hermit energy here, Virgo, to really reflect. Some of you have been isolating yourself in many ways to try to see what really truly makes you happy, or to see the lessons that are involved in the situation. Feeling old, to be honest. But with it reversed, it's not saying that you have to go back within. I think that you realize that unless you start moving with this knowledge, Sagittarius energy here at Temperance, which was reversed, you're feeling the energy of, unless I don't take movement, I'm not going to be balanced. And I realize that I'm being impatient to a situation that takes time to, heal. You are really working on this. You are really utilizing all the tools that you have. Here is the Magician card, which is right after the Fool's energy, which is a 1. And I want to remind you that prosperity begins with also a 1 energy of the Magician. You realize that the seeds that you have to plant are your seeds, that the growth that comes here is your growth, okay? You're utilizing everything to see this love. You are utilizing it to remove the Capricorn energy of addictions, of that self-loathing, of that negative mindset that I'm hearing, of even taking care of yourself and not going to alcohol or drugs or smoking up. You are really focusing on clearing that energy. You realize with the Three of Pentacles reversed that this wasn't working out in your favor. And some of you, it wasn't working because they're not there anymore to work with. And you're realizing that. But it can feel overwhelming. But here's the difference here with this Two of Swords, which is the crossroads, which is the one of going which direction is what. Do you see how she's blocked and how she's kind of in that yoga mood, the warrior move? And you see how there's two birds up top here, and they look like they're kind of like, she's blind, but she's using her intuition here, right? To keep those birds away, right? You got a lot of people who are in your business here, Pisces. A lot of people trying to whisper in your ear, telling you what to do, what direction to go. And you're like, I got to go within. I can master this. I can be in this warrior stance, this warrior pose, and master this. I can master my emotions here with the water, but I can also be grounded here with the sand. So I feel this crossroads is also you mastering it, being patient with it, realizing that this is temporary energy. I wouldn't be surprised even if the Hangman comes out in the after tarot messages and the outcome, because the Hangman is temporarily getting a new perception. It really is. But let's see what the after tarot and the outcome of this is. I do not do reversals on the after tarot. Here we go. We have the Fool. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the two sevens here, the Seven of Wands, and we have the Sun. There are some massive transformations and changes that are forcing you to have to take this leap of faith. And I feel that this leap of faith can feel a little bit daunting. Maybe you felt pushed off, especially if you lost a loved one, but it could be also pushed off because of the end of a connection. What Spirit's reminding you here is the hanging on is to smell the roses, smell the flowers of the innocence of this, because to keep pushing forward on that prosperity. Have patience, but don't sit there and stare at the motherfucker. Don't. Because that's what this card usually is. It's staring at it going, look at my growth, right? You're not doing that. You're taking actions now, and you're knowing that that worth, that growth will happen. It's going to happen. It's going to take time. It's going to take perseverance. It's going to take integrity. That integrity that comes in here also could be having people in your life who make you feel like you have to defend yourself. Defend the ideas of how to move on, how to live your life, how to start over. And I feel that you are doing that, because what you're really defending here is your own energy here with the Sun. This Leo energy here. When I say your own, I really feel like it's your happiness. Okay? This is the happiest card of them all, but you're not just defending your heart, you're defending your happiness. You're trying to see light of a really dark situation for a lot of you, okay? And I feel that you're willing to fight for it. So you're seeing the ending of this prosperity, but you're also seeing the growth of what it's giving you. So this is a pretty deep reading, but let's see what healing messages we have for Pisces. Whew, this was deep. This is a deep one. I feel it. I feel you guys have the strength, though. I do. I feel, Pisces, you have the strength here to move forward, to persevere, to realize the lessons and also realize the loss and not take it so damn personally. Ruminate. You're calling stuff in here with ruminate, okay? And I feel like by doing this, by going to your own music, okay, even though it's not a drum, it's a flute. I told you, you're sitting there in some level of seeing things for the better, for the higher good for yourself, okay? The 18 comes to a 9, which is close to completion here. But notice here in the background, I love these cards. There's someone coming in. So as you were playing your own music, you will have things come in. New opportunities, new love, new growth, new support. However it fits for you, it's a general reading. But you literally will call it in by taking actions on you first. You first. All right, Pisces, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. And hey, if you were on Facebook, I would love to see you there. I have a private Facebook group. It's called Harmonia Friends. Just search Harmonia Friends. Other readers are on there that collaborate and go live, but it's a fun soul tribe. And if you need the support, we're there for you. Take care.